up, guys? Twan's Wildlife here. I am actually at the Great Lakes Crossing Aquarium. Never been here before, so I'm looking forward to see what kind of experience I can expect. So come on this ride with me. Hit that subscribe button if you have not hit that subscribe button. This should be a dope experience. This aquarium been here for a few years now, maybe about 2 or 3 years. You can see that. So we're gonna go in here and experience it and maybe get some behind the scenes content as well. So if you have not yet, please hit that subscribe button, and thank you for all those who have subscribed. Excuse me, tongue tied again. Thank you for all those who have subscribed and showed love. Keep doing what you're doing and keep yeah, man, y'all, let's see what's up. As soon as you walk in, you see these fish right here. This one look kind of weird.
Take a minute to relax in our underwater ocean tunnel and watch some of our largest animals.
So this is my first time here. I am very impressed with how it looks so far. So these sea urchins, not sea urchins, but what are they called? Lake surgeons. These guys can get up to 13, 14 feet long, and their skin is extremely tough like armor. Now, these are obviously babies. You actually find these in any one of the Great Lakes, big bodies of water. They are probably our biggest fish we have. Feed on smaller fish, crustacean, and they mainly stay at the bottom. So yeah, fish get huge. Some say as they've been here as long as the dinosaurs. Look at that. Don't even really have scales, just armor. Too big to get in here, but we don't. Nope, I ain't gonna try. So you can kind of get down here and go up and be in like a bubble. Too big to get in there. Let's see. Okay. This fish look old and sick. Always come across a stingray. Are they poisonous?
Nope, these guys can't sting us.
Oh,
so
okay.
just use 1 or 2 fingers. You
One or
can
two
touch
fingers?
any part of anything.
Oh,
we
wow.
just don't want to grab or pick them up.
Doesn't feel like
But
much.
they are trying to sting. Our skin's just too thick, so we can't.
Oh, good. They are trying to sting, but they too. Okay, that's good to know.
These guys would only be able to catch very small fish and shrimp and things with very thin skin. But there are some kinds of anemones that can sting people.
I can feel them like sucking on. Wow.
Yep, they have little microscopic barbs that are getting through about 1.5 layers of skin,
Okay.
and they have to get through 7 to really do that stinging.
Okay. Wow. That was. This one looks bigger. I can really feel them trying to sting. Wow.
Then you can also touch the sea stars. There's a couple in the corner, so you might be able to reach a little better.
Sea star. Cool. You get hands-on experience.
Sorry?
I'm just talking to the camera. Oh, look at that. They're literally grabbing onto my hand. Wow.
Supposedly they can taste must taste pretty good.
Right. Literally see it grabbing onto my hand. Thank you. Well, that was a dope experience. Definitely a dope experience. Let's see. Let me get past these screaming babies. A lot of activities for kids. Oh wow, look at this.
على فكرة هم مش كبار زي ما انت شايفهم من هنا الازاز هو اللي كبار. هم عاملين ازاز بطريقة معينة
Now this fish looks like a cross between a half stingray and half shark. So there is a giant green eel in here. I don't know if you can see this. Right inside this tube is a huge eel. This thing has to be about 8-9 feet long. It's huge. You can see the tail sticking out a little bit as well. This is actually a better. If we look straight ahead, you see it right inside, a green eel. I don't know why it's like bent up like that, but it's alive. We should come out and show itself, and you might not be able to see it, but there's a small little nurse shark in there as well.
But he is a pretty cool creature. He is a little bit docile. So moray eels out in the wild, I would typically tell people to avoid them because they can be a little territorial. But Jeff here, he is a little bit of an older man. We're estimating he's in his early 30s, and they typically live to be around 40. And in theory, he sits in that tube all day because he's doing exactly what he would do out in the wild. They would find a little crevice or cave in a coral reef, and they would stay in there all day. And they would kind of wait for their prey to come to them. And then he is also nocturnal. So most of the time he's asleep in there. And he picks and chooses when he wants to come out. But the interesting thing about Jeff, in the wild, he probably wouldn't let anyone near his cave. And he's so docile that he actually lets our 2 epaulet sharks live in there with him. And 2 of our smaller fish in here have like adopted him as their mother. And they live in there with him too. Yeah.
Wow. So this is definitely an experience. Look at this, beautiful. Then you have sharks. Jellyfish enclosure right here.